Hey, what's up guys? This is Evan, also known as AT Lubeck, coming at you with the February 2017 ETL International Airport Update. This is the 40-second airport update. Make sure to watch this video in full 1080p at 60 frames per second. By the time you are watching this, I am either very close or I have already hit 500 subscribers. I will be releasing a 500 subscribers special aviation music video. So keep an eye out for that. I will release that once I hit 500 subscribers. But I just want to say thank you in advance for all your support during my career on YouTube. I never would have imagined I would have gotten this far on YouTube, and I couldn't have done it without all of your support. Your support is like no other. It has been so much fun making aviation videos for this awesome community, and I look forward to making many more. I can't wait to see what the future has to bring for you guys, myself, and my YouTube channel. So once again, thank you so much for your continuous support. Anyway, I have an exciting announcement. Over my spring break, during the beginning of April, I will be going to North Dakota to check out the University of North Dakota's flight school. I will be flying Delta Airlines. Going there, I will take the 757-300 into Minneapolis-St. Paul, and then I will hop on a CRJ 900 into Fargo. And then coming home, I will take a CRJ 200 back into Minneapolis-St. Paul, and then once again, I will hop on the 757-300 to go back home to Atlanta. So look out for a whole bunch of in-flight videos and some terminal spotting videos from Minneapolis or from Fargo. I'm just going to be putting out a whole bunch of content, so look out for that in the near future. There are no new models in this update, and there is no new ATL spotting episode. And if you haven't already, please check out the 6th Model of the Month video featuring the Delta Airlines 777-200ER. It is a great one. Anyway, we'll get started with the airport update. This is the 8 a.m. time frame at my airport. So let's get started with Terminal A. Starting off right down here, we have a Delta Airlines A320. He just arrived from Phoenix, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Portland, Oregon. Next up, we have a Delta Connections ERJ 170. He just arrived from Hartford. He's going to go pull into a gate, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Cincinnati. Next up, we have a Delta 737-800. He's going to be pushing back in about 15 minutes for Austin. Next up, we have a Delta 737-900ER. He's going to be heading out to Detroit. Next up, we have this Delta 757-200. He's going to be heading out to San Francisco. Just arrived, we have this Delta 737-900ER from New York LaGuardia. He's going to go pull into the gate and do a turnaround flight out to Las Vegas. Just arrived from Minneapolis-St. Paul, and the same flight I will be taking in a couple weeks. We have this Delta 757-300. Like I said, he arrived from Minneapolis-St. Paul, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Los Angeles. Here we have this Delta 767-300ER. He is currently blasting out of ETL en route to Dublin. Next up, we have this Delta 757-200. He's going to be heading out to Seattle. Next up, we have this Delta 777-200ER. He's going to be heading out to Paris. Currently in a very long line for takeoff, we have this Delta A321. He's going to be heading out to Atlanta. Just arrived from Pittsburgh, we have this Delta Connection CRJ 900. He's going to go pull into the gate and do a turnaround flight out to Indianapolis. Next in line for takeoff, we have this Delta MD-90. He is heading out to Philadelphia. Next in line, we have this Delta A319. He is heading out to San Antonio. Next in line for takeoff, we have this Delta 767-300ER. He is heading out to Frankfurt. Just arrived, we have this Delta Connections ERJ 145 from Fort Myers. He's going to do a turnaround flight out to Jacksonville. Next in line for takeoff, we have this Delta 757-200. He is heading out to Montego Bay. Currently holding short of runway 9 left, we have this Delta 737-800. He is heading out to Salt Lake City. Currently lined up with runway 9 left, we have this Delta A330-300. He's going to be heading out to Rome this morning. Next up in line for takeoff, we have this Delta 737-700. He's going to be heading out to Raleigh-Durham. Just arrived from Fort Lauderdale, we have this Delta MD-90. He's going to do a turnaround flight out to Tampa. Here we have another Delta MD-90. He just arrived from Boston, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Kansas City. Last but not least, we have another Delta MD-9D. He's going to be heading out to New York JFK. Alright guys, that wraps up Terminal A. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love that long lineup of departures. Looks pretty sweet. So now we will move on to Terminal B. To start off, we have the Spirit A319 doing a weird pushback. He's going to be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. Next up, we have this Frontier A319. He's going to be pushing back in about 20 minutes for Denver. Here we have this American A319. He just arrived from Charlotte, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Washington Reagan. Here we have this Air Canada Embraer 190. He's going to be heading out to Toronto. Currently holding short of runway 23 right, we have this Allegiant MD-82. He's going to be heading out to Orlando. Here we have this Alaska 737-800 about to touch down on runway 23 right from San Diego. He's going to go pull into the gate and do a turnaround flight out to Seattle. Here we have this American MD-82. He's going to be heading out to Chicago. Next up, we have this American 737-800. He's going to be heading out to Miami. Here we have this JetBlue A320. He just arrived from New York JFK, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Boston. Next up, we have this United 737-800. He just arrived from Newark, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Denver. Here we have another United 737-800. He is currently pushing back for Chicago O'Hare. Next up, we have this United Express-AQ400. He's going to be heading out to Cleveland. Currently taxiing over to the runway for departure, we have the Southwest 737-800. He is heading out to St. Louis. Here we have another Southwest 737-800. He just arrived from Chicago Midway, and he's going to do a turnaround flight out to Houston Hobby. Last but not least, we have the Southwest 737-300. He is currently pushing back for Baltimore. That just about wraps up this airport update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do want to give a huge thank you once again to everyone for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really appreciate your support. I will be releasing my 500 subscribers special aviation music video once I hit 500 subscribers, so look out for that. As always, make sure to watch last month's airport update, the model of the month video, and the most recent ATL spotting episode. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and check out my ETL Airport website. Links are down below. I will see you guys next month with a new Model of the Month video, airport update, and possibly another ETL spotting episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I always subscribe back. Thanks for watching. Peace out.